Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing good. And in today's video, just as you can see, I'm going to be showing you the fluffiest flat twist I have ever done on my natural hair. Okay, so without further ado, let's move right into today's video. So as you can see, I already went ahead to wash my hair, to deep condition my hair, to moisturize my hair. Everything is looking really nice and juicy, and that is the condition that you want your hair to be in before doing any kind of flat twist or twists or braids. If you want, flat twist out or braids out, you definitely want your hair to be in a very good condition. And when I mean good condition, I mean clean and moisturized. Okay, so because this was like my first flat twist out ever. I have always done twist out and braids out, but not flat twist out. And I wanted it to be very nice. I wanted it to be very fluffy. I wanted it to be very, very juicy. And I know that to achieve that, I would have to find a way to get rid of frizz. Like I would have to find a way to minimize frizz as much as possible. And I thought that how would I minimize frizz? Then I thought to myself that I will have to find a way to not separate the flat twist out when it's eventually dry. So to do that, I went ahead to separate my hair to, section my hair into different parts because I wanted each flat twist to stand on its own so that by the time I want to take it down, I would not have to separate it. That way, the frizz will be very, very minimal. Okay, so I went ahead to apply some coconut curling cream from Cantu Beauty to moisturize my hair again and also seal in the moisture with my castor oil. Okay, so I did 4 sections and then I worked with one section at a time, just as you are seeing right now. Okay, and then I made sure that the coconut curling cream gets to every single strand of my hair. Like I said, I already moisturized my hair before now, but I went ahead to use the coconut curling cream because we are trying to get a curly hairstyle. So I feel like the coconut curling cream is going to add to how defined the curls would be at the end of the day. That was the reason why I just used the coconut curling cream. All right. So I also went ahead to use the Lotta body mousse, foamy mousse on each section of flat twist, just as you're seeing right now. And then I went ahead to flat twist each section. Okay, so if you don't know how to flat twist your own hair, don't worry, I have a tutorial on that already. I'm going to put the link to the tutorial in the description box so you can check out how to flat twist your own natural hair. Okay, so the reason why I decided to use the foaming mousse again is because I've always seen people use foaming mousse to do twist outs and flat twist outs on Instagram, and then I had it at home, and then I felt like, let me just use it and see what the difference is going to make, because I've never used it before this particular day. I've always used curling cream, like I used initially the coconut curling cream. I've always used curling cream, but I just wanted to see the difference that a foaming mousse would make. Exactly, that was the reason why I went ahead to use the foaming mousse. And I would have just used the foaming mousse on its own, but I did not know how moisturizing it was going to be. That was why I still went ahead to use the curling cream before using the foaming mousse. Okay, and I actually used a lot. I used like a generous amount of the foaming mousse. Okay, so and I made sure that each section of flat twist that I was making, it was like each section was not too big and it was not too small. I didn't want it to be too big so that I won't have to, separate each curls. Or I won't have to separate the curls when I take down the flat twist. And I didn't make it too small because I didn't have all the time in the world to sit down with just flat twists. Okay, so I just made it like very moderately. I think at the end of the day, I had like 16 flat twists in total. I did like 10 in front, and then I did like, maybe 6 at the back. Okay, so exactly that was what I did basically. Okay, and I also made sure that the flat twist was very, very firm because we are going for a very juicy flat twist out, so it has to be very tight. That way the curls will be very, very defined. So I think that is one other thing that I feel I need to tell you guys. You cannot make your flat twist, you can't make it loose, because flat twist on its own cannot hold a lot of tension. So if you make it loose, it's just going to be very loose at the end of the day. So you have to make it really tight at the beginning because it's still going to like relax and loosen up. All right. I also made sure that the part was actually kind of defined to a point, not very, very neat. I mean, I could not see the back of my head, for example, but I made sure that the part that I was making was kind of neat. That way, each flat twist does not interfere with the other one. So when I'm taking the flat twist down, it will be really easy, and each curls, how do I put it now? When I'm basically taking down the flat twist, they won't interfere with each other. That way, the fluffiness will be there and the bounce will be there. If that makes sense. That was the reason why I took my time to use my rat tail comb to do the definition, to do the parts, basically. Okay? So this is what everything looks like at the end of the day when I finished flat twisting my hair. I did 16 flat twists in total, 10 to the front and 6 to the back. And I think at this point, I already saw the difference that the mousse made. I feel like the mousse actually kind of controlled the frizz to a particular point, and it made the flat twist a little bit shinier than my hair would normally be, without the mousse. Okay, so after like 2 days, when I was sure that my hair was completely dry, as you can see, there's a difference. My hair looks completely dry at this point. So to separate the flat twist, I went ahead to, apply some oils on my own fingers, just like I would normally do, and then I used my fingers to unravel the flat twist. And I took my time to unravel this flat twist because I did not want anything to mess up my flat twist. Okay, so I took my time to unravel it gradually, and as you can see, you can't tell me you are not feeling this definition. I mean, I messed some curls up, but at the end of the day, everything made sense. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier, that the reason why I did like defined parts like this particular flat twist, that one I've unraveled it. I'll go on to the next one, and that way it doesn't interfere with the previous one. It's really easy for me to take down each flat twist, and I don't know, it just gives it some kind of fluffiness and some bounce when you have defined parts to your flat twist out. It just gives it some kind of movement that you will really, really love. Okay, so yeah, I think this flat twist out, even though it's like the first ever I've done on my natural hair, I feel like it's the fluffiest that I've ever done on my hair when it comes to curly hairstyles, like flat twist out and braids out. This is like I really love this one. I did not separate it at all, and that was the reason why I had to install 16 flat twists on my head, because I did not want any situation where I would have to be separating the curls to give me more volume. No, I did not want that. I wanted definition and I still wanted volume. I mean, a little bit of volume. Okay, so that's the reason why I had to do like moderate number of flat twists on my hair at the beginning. Okay, so yeah, that's basically how I did my fluffy flat twist. Look at that. I did not separate anything. I did not separate it. I just unraveled all the flat twists and it gave me this definition and volume. You cannot tell me that you are not feeling this. You can't tell me that. Okay, so let me know what you think in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Tell me in the comment section that you love this flat twist out. Look at that bounce, look at that fluffing, look at that. All right, now I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.